I am in my Tapo C200 camera, which is, as you can see, it's a little bit clear. Actually, it's actually kind of bad, and the recording is the time is kind of bad. It says 21:45, which is 9:45 p.m. now. And when I switch to my second CCTV camera, this one is 9:45 p.m., which is this one is the new latest camera I update. It's the Tapo C2 C110. This one, I think already updated. You can see it's at 1.5.1 firmware update, which is you can see when we check for update, it's already been updated in the past, which Tapo has announced this. So you see right there, it has a new stuff we have. It has a camera tampering, which is when someone is obstructing the camera, it will detect it, and I got a detection from the camera, which is there. So when you turn that off, the camera is blurred, and you can see that someone is obstructing. But if you turn that thing off, the camera is done. So if you turn that on, you can set the sensitivity if you want to set the sensitivity to normal or low, or if you want to set on sensitivity high, the camera is gonna be, what the hell is that? And as you can see, it's there, and it has a new one which is it has a motion detection. Motion detection is for like detecting your CCTV camera, or if you want to set your CCTV to like 6, or it's an original, or you can set the sensitivity to low. If I want to set it on 10, it will be detect a lot of notification on my CCTV camera. So there. For the person detection, it has the exact same, although it's also since it has a smart AI, so we're gonna set them on 10 also. So there you go. And yeah, you can see the detection is there. There you go. So if you want to set like a zone, you can like detect a zone wife thing, or for example, we can like do something, or if we want to like do something, see in the person detection, or if you want to delete that, you can just set it for each other. So there. But for now, I'm just gonna set it for set also. There will be nice. Also, next, this thing has an alarm feature because it also has an alarm type. If you choose the sound and light, or if you want to silent your camera, you can press the light mode. Or if you want to enable the sound, you can enable the sound on the alarm type. Or you can do the sound and light, which is it also detect. So, yep. And the alarm sound. So this thing has two changeables. One is the tone, which is the tone mode is the tone sound is like a ring sound. In siren, you can change the sound there, and then the camera is like has a speaker inside, so it detects a people. It will trigger the sensor thingy. So yeah. And if you want to schedule the alarm schedule, if you want to set it to during the day or during the night, or if you want to schedule it, or if you don't want to schedule, you can just press all day, and yeah, whatever if the camera is detecting or not. So yeah. And also for the storage recording, which is, as you can see, there's no micro SD cards, which I didn't insert a camera, and yeah, I didn't insert an SD card on this, so yeah. Now we're gonna go to the video and display it. So the video quality is gonna be supported at 2K resolution. It only has 3 video qualities. So it has a 2K resolution, a 2K megapixel, or a 1080p, just a basic. And for the 720p, it's an HD video. Or if I want to put it on 1080p, it's gonna be a little bit brighter. So I just have to choose it on 2K, which my camera supports that. So yeah. It has an invert image, so if your camera is mounted to like a ceiling, or ceiling to the roof, or if you want to install it into like a different spots, you can turn this invert image, and the camera is on set mode. So yeah, for the privacy zone, you can turn this on, which you see I blurred this, and I blurred this like 1 month ago. So yeah, just turn that thing off because I don't use that on the screen thing. And also it has, because since Tapo C110 has been updated, the newer version, now Tapo add a new timestamp format. If you turn the 24-hour format, it will became 2150. If you turn that thing off, it says 9:50 p.m., which is, as you can see, my time on the phone is literally the exact same time. And the display text, you can you can name your CCTV camera if you want to name your camera, because I name it Tapo C110, and you can save it to the camera. Or if you want to turn on the display logo, you can turn this thing on, and it will know that that you are using their camera. If you want to turn up the timestamp, you can turn this timestamp off, or timestamp on. You can use that, because yes, since I enable all my cameras. It also has a display tag screen, so the device name has a live tag or speed tag, because if you want to add, for example, if I turn the live tag, the speed tag, there is nothing on my vision camera, or if I turn it on, it will in screen. But if I turn up the live tag, it's gone. So I'm gonna turn that thing on. So there. Now, because now it has a status LED camera, which is, as you can see, because cameras are definitely alive, which is, you can see this one on my phone. It has this green thing. So if you turn this status light off, like, everyone will knows that your camera is off and it's not plugged in. But if you turn that thing on, the stalkers knows that your camera is on. They can just unplug the camera, and there. It also has a Wi-Fi connection, which is, yes, the camera only supports 2.4 gigahertz. It's a 2.4 gigahertz, which is, it's not supporting at 5 gigahertz, which is, other cameras support like 5 gigahertz, which is also supported. So as you can see, it has my current network, and when you choose the Nest hub, because I don't have a hub, which is, I don't have that. So yeah. It also has a privacy mode, and even says if enable streaming recording functions, it will temporarily disabled to protect your privacy. If you turn that thing off, the camera cannot record itself, and if you turn that thing on, you will not see a detection on the camera. That I keep receiving a notification. For the notification, it has like a different things on there. So I turn on activity notification, you can see, and I add some different things. I put motion detection, person detection, and camera tampering, which is someone is obstructing the camera. I don't add the baby cry detection, which I don't have a baby. Maybe next year my mom's gonna get pregnant soon. I'm just kidding. So there. It has a schedule. If you want to schedule your CCTV notification, if you press always, or during the day or during the night, or you can customize it and you take it off. If, for example, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, you can choose it to so always. So yeah. So now, since I paid this camera, it has a new feature that it's called rich notification. So you can see, it says when enable the camera, will send a notification with snapshots when it sees a person up an object, instantly reviewed to the related video clip. Know that exactly what happened. Motion sound detection doesn't trigger a rich notification. So because it's, you can see I got another detection from my camera. So yeah. Now it has an advanced settings now, and as you can see, it has you can see if you want to link your camera in, like, if you want to link the camera, it says about a camera account. You can create a separate camera account to allow Tapo cameras to work with a third party device such as NVRS or NAS via to RTSP or protocol. So if you want to create now, and you can see it gives you like a lot of warning stuff. So yeah. And if you need like a username, and they will give you the password. So yeah, it has a network settings. I don't use this, which is, you can see, this is a static IP, which is my camera doesn't do that, so don't do that. Now it has a power line frequency, which is, you can see the camera has a power line frequency. If you put it on 50 hertz it's flickering, and you can see you see my camera is not supporting. If you press it, if you put it on auto mode, the camera it cannot be do. So if you want to put it on 60 hertz, it will do that. Now, so we have a new, so this one, it has a voice call mode, which is you can see the Tapo C200, I mean the Tapo C110 has a voice call mode, and you can see it has a standard mode, provides better quality, or compatible mode ensures the stability, especially when the sound is too low or call problems occur. If I choose it on standard mode, which is you can see the voice call mode, so yeah, and also for the display settings, it as you can see says when you turn on hardware acceleration, it proves the perform and fluency. But in incompatible mode, optimize the display enables this feature when the screen is gray or green or gray or flickering. So yeah, I just do that. And this camera has a diagnostic, so it says enable this feature when only something is wrong with your camera to save logs. For troubleshooting, to use this feature, an SD card is needed. Two, it's recommended to disable this feature when the problem is solved. If you turn that thing on, it will diagnostic the camera. Says no SD card identified. To use the diagnostic to feature like an SD card is needed. So you need to insert the camera to the SD card, and then if the camera doesn't like load, you can turn on diagnostics. So if you want, so do that. Now it has a share device, which is as you can see, I have share my device. As you can see, this is my mama's camera, which is if you delete it, it will not sync your camera. So yeah. It has a new smart action feature on this camera, which is I'll name it that. And you can see if you press leave home or leave home again. So yeah. It has a user guide. It says welcome guide, and you can see it will take you to this. If you press go, it says there like that. Or mounting guide. If you want to mount, and it says before you start, take the device to the location wish to monitor. Remember to the mount where it close to the power source, a strong Wi-Fi signal. So if you test it, so it says it's bad, please try a different location. Yeah, it's definitely bad, which is my camera sucks. And yeah, you can see it has a different things on here. So camera preview, and yeah. Yeah, you can see the camera's literally mounted. So yeah. Now it has a support center. If you want to email Tapo their self, they can like you can like email them, for example, because I already emailed them sometimes. As you can see, they have a video for you that you can watch. Oh, you have to watch on YouTube first. God dang it. Oh, we need to mute it up. Okay, fine. So then there you go. It has a troubleshooting, so yeah. Also, the if you want to reboot your camera, you can press this auto reboot, and it has an auto reboot. If you press the auto reboot, it says rebooting time to 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. If you want to reboot your camera, you can reboot it, or if you don't want, you can just remove the camera. So yes. Now we're gonna click on this, the device info. As you can see, that if this thing has like you can see it has a device icon. Choose an icon for your Tapo device. If you choose it on the baby mode or plan, or in the bathtub, or in the bedroom, or in your cage, or if you're in your bird's cage, or if you're in the tree, or in the food, or in your dog's house, or in the entryway, or in the fireplace, or in the garage, or in the gym, or in the house, or in the cooking, or in the couch, or in the computer, or in the door, or in the safe, or in the store, or the bookshelves, or in the pool, or in this weird thing, and or in the window. And yeah, it has a many different devices. If I choose this one, and yeah, also my camera has to do that. So yeah, she has a many different CCTV camera I have. This one goes on the garage. So yeah. And yeah, if you want to name your CCTV camera, which is I don't want to say the whole word, it says Tapo C110, which is I name it that, and also and the location if you want to set your camera on the garage, hamster room, garage, pet hamster. Because I have a hamster, because I use this camera, or in the living room, garage, dirty kitchen, whatever you can just do. So I'm just gonna choose the garage for a bit. So yeah. And my Wi-Fi is gonna be C. My Wi-Fi string is in 0.53 as RSSI. I don't want to leak the IP address. The model's the C110 version. So yeah. And yeah, you can see my camera has new time. Now we're gonna move on the Tapo C200, which as you can see, and I got another detection from the camera. So now we're not gonna go to the settings again. It also has the exact same, it has a detection. So the camera on the Tapo, which is on the Tapo C110, doesn't have that camera tampering, which is this thing doesn't have yet, which is this that's out old camera. And you can see it has a motion tracking, which is my CCTV's pointing there, and has a baby crying device and anything here. So when your ugly ass baby is crying, they hear on the camera. So yeah, if your ugly ass baby is not crying, you just slap their ass and then they will sleep now. It has a pan and tilt. So if you want to choose your camera, the pan and tilt angle, you can set it to 5 degrees or 10 degrees or 15 degrees. I set it to 15 degrees. And if you press the pan and tilt correction, the camera is going to be on the time. So yeah. It has the exact same, which is there's no SD card on this camera, which is I paid for the cloud storage. So yeah. So for the video, it has nothing. So on the video quality, it has a full HD video or 720p, and it has the 360p, or because this thing doesn't have the 2K, which CCTV cameras have, like the Tapo C211 has a 2K resolution, which is I want to buy that camera, which just costs a lot of money, which I'm so poor, I don't have enough money to buy that camera. So yeah. It has an invert image unlike the Tapo C110. The Tapo C110, because I just mounted it, and this one is also going to be mounted on the outside, so later. And also for the invert image, you can turn that thing on, or if the camera is not good, if the camera is now mounted, you can just disable that or whatever. It has a privacy zone. You can see there's a time also, so yeah. It has a distortion correction. So when your camera is like when the camera is big, you can turn this thing on. So I'm gonna turn that on. And it has the exact same, which is the timestamp is kind of useless, and the text is also the exact same. Tapo C200, which is I name it, and it has a display logo, which is yes, which is the old camera is the Tapo C110. So yeah, and it has the exact same also. So yeah, you can see it has, because I mean you can see I have a different Wi-Fi connected right there. And this one does, it also has the exact same, the voice call mode, which is yes, it has the exact same. And yeah, everything. This one is 1.3.17, which is the old update, which is there. Now I'm gonna test its Wi-Fi speed test. Let's see if we can connect it. And yeah, you can see the Wi-Fi test if you want to test the Wi-Fi again. So yes, it is good. So yeah. And that's the video on my Tapo C110. And you can see it's literally a little bit clear on the video scene, which is when I put my phone there. It lags now, so yeah. And so with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Yes, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll review the next camera, so bye!